Is it okay for me to still be living at my mom's as a 25-year-old male? If you're good with it and your mom is good with it, I'm good with it. In many cultures this is the norm. If you are contributing to the household, what is the difference between your mom as someone you are sharing your domain with and someone you don't know, but you have to contribute in some equal manner? Food, cleaning, etc. Hey, Mom here. My 25-year-old son and 22-year-old daughter are still at home. The only thing I dislike about it is that if they would want to move out right now, it would be difficult with rent and cost of living through the roof. Otherwise, I am happy and so very relieved that I am able to provide them with a home and a situation in which they can save up money for their futures. They both pay a household bill, buy their own groceries and pay their personal bills, insurance, cell phone, as well as contribute to household cleaning and care. We all respect each other's boundaries and independence and genuinely enjoy each other's company when we do hang out together. My son says no one has ever questioned or made a rude comment about him living at home. My daughter's boyfriend did once say something about her lack of responsibilities, based on the fact that she did still live at home, but she quickly shut that down by saying, "Oh yeah, how irresponsible of me to choose to live in a place where I can save money and with people who take care of each other and pull their own weight." Quote, "He's had some ass clown roommates in the past. Hope this point of view gives you some insight into how your mom likely feels about it. 'Cause hers is really the only other opinion that matters on the living situation." Yeah? I think it's acceptable. Keeps your mom from being lonely too. My wife and I live in the USA. Our son is 24 and still lives with us. We are easy to live with. So is he. He may live with us forever. And that is fine. I'm 24 and still living at home. 2BR in my area is about $1,200 if you want to live in a high crime area and $1,800 plus if you want moderate crime. So I'll be moving out and moving states whenever I'll be able to afford it lol. Yes. I'm 36. From 32 to 35 I moved back with my parents. Now I own a home. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't move back. Don't be embarrassed that you are fiscally responsible. I lived at home till I was 27. I had a similar thought around when I was 25 and decided to take advantage of my low cost of living and save up a down payment for a house. You could do the same. Save up for a year or two and you could have a nice down payment for a house or condo of your own. There's no shame in living at home as a single dude. But there is a certain dignity that comes with moving out when you're ready. In this economy, it's totally understandable. Save up, pay off the car and student loans and take advantage of the cheap living situation for as long as you need. There are people out there wishing they could move back home to save some money. Who cares what others think? As long as you are doing your part and it doesn't bother your mother, all's good emo. I'm 43 and wish I could move back in with my parents sometimes. The money it costs to live on your own nowadays is simply absurd. I absolutely must put in 56 hours a week to cover rent, auto and food. It's a legit grind. Save up and invest as much as you can while living with the folks. People automatically moving out of the house when they're 18 is a scam that traps people in poverty. Don't make your life worse just to gain JP Morgan's approval. I think you're technically too young to be a millennial, but congrats on being a millennial. You can pick up your avocado toast on the way out. The economy is fucked. The housing market is fucked. The idea of children needing to leave their parents is a recent invention and still odd to many cultures. You're fine. This is a housing crisis. Rent is unaffordable and home prices are astronomical. If you are both okay with your current situation, don't kill yourself to meet a standard from another. Time that would be onerous. What would you gain? What would you lose? It's all fine and well to want independence or a space of your own. But I think the narrative that it's shameful to live in a multi-generational home is some bullshit. People destroy their financial futures because of this. And honestly, I think the negative narrative is some capitalist propaganda. Make sure you abandon your family as quickly as possible. The bank wants your car payment interest. The landowner wants your rent. The network, broadband owners want your subscriptions, etc., etc. It's okay if people want these things for themselves. But the societal backlash to living with your family feels like a ploy to create profit. I don't entirely regret immediately moving out when I got a full-time job. Everyone's situation is different, but had I stayed put for a few years, I would have been on very firm financial ground to start my independence. Life as full-time consumer making others very rich. Do this for as long as you can. You're going to end up so much more financially well off if you stay put a couple more years. In this economy? How can you both afford not to? I am 30F and had to move back in with my parents during COVID, and honestly I don't know when I'll ever be able to move out again. Talk to your mom. Is she happy with you being there for a while? Is she happy with the rent amount? If she is and you are happy there, do what is financially best for you and don't feel pressured to move out just for the sake of it. Do not refinance if possible. Just make more payments while at your mom's and get it over with. You're lucky you have a parent to live with and have low rent. Use it wisely. I'm 27 and got screwed out of my last apartment in North Carolina when they jacked the rent a couple $100. I love my new place in the same city, but I understand your situation.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.